Welcome back to Squawk Box. Booking company HotelPlanner and Reservations.com are announcing that they will merge in a SPAC deal going public on the Nasdaq under the ticker HOTP. It's going to happen later this week. Joining us right now for a first on CNBC interview to discuss this deal is Tim Hentschel. He's the CEO of HotelPlanner. Good morning to you. Congratulations on the transaction. Want to talk to you about the travel industry, especially as questions continue to persist about the Delta variant and what it means to the reopen of the economy, not just in the United States, but more broadly. What are you seeing?
Well, good morning, Andrew. Thank you for having me. We're seeing, pretty positive signs compared to where we came from. 2020 was pretty tough. Delta might be a little bit of an issue, but we're not seeing a rise in cancellations right now. We're seeing a little bit pullback in reservations, around 2-3%. But that could just be due to the fact that the summer travel season is coming to an end.
How much of your business and the newly combined business is consumer-oriented versus business enterprise?
About 70% is consumer-oriented, 30% is business enterprise. As you might know, we power for 9+ hotel bookings, most of the major online travel agencies, as well as large sites such as The Knot and Wedding Wire for group hotel bookings. And then, of course, we're constantly going out there direct to the consumer with both HotelPlanner.com, Reservations.com, and Meetings.com. And
so, how are you seeing, between the 70% of the business is consumer, I assume that that's the part of the business that's excelling, but perhaps, I don't know, you tell me, I don't know, you having a sound issue there about the business side of it, meaning the 30% that's business enterprise?
The 30%. Yes, that's been strong with the recovery from 2020 throughout the entire sector. So business enterprise is strong for us. Our affiliate partners are recovering like we are.
And what about the meetings part of the business? Because we've had lots of conversations on this program recently about conventions, people getting back together, things like that. What are you seeing?
So it's coming back together. We're doing an event in South Beach in just a few months. It's going to be live. There's several events that have moved forward, and then there's some events that have canceled. So it's mixed results there, but I can tell you in the leisure group segment, weddings are coming back and rebounding very strongly. Youth sports and professional sports and festivals, people want to get out there again. So that segment of the group business is very strong, and that's the segment that HotelPlanner.com lives in. We're much stronger in the leisure group segment of group travel.
Tim, the combined company is projecting a CAGR, a compound annual growth rate, of about 42% from 2020 to 2023. And I'm wondering what assumptions lie behind it, given that we're still in the pandemic. You haven't seen, as you say, cancellations so far. But what sort of economic recovery gives you the backdrop for those projections?
So we pivoted over COVID. Our traditional call center got called away because they could no longer go in the office. And so then we developed the first of its kind gig economy call center. So we've hired and trained over 2,000 local travel agents around the world that answer calls for us. And then given all of these confusions over the pandemic or anything, people are picking up the phone more to complete a reservation. And our customer service, because we have local help there through our gig economy travel agents, is helping answer those questions. So we actually had less of an impact last year over COVID. We were only down 23%, where a lot of companies in our sector were down over 50%. And the main reason for that is our gig economy travel agents. And that's going to continue to grow. One of the use of proceeds from this transaction is we're going to take that from 2,000 gig economy travel agents to 10,000 gig economy travel agents. And people will get the best customer service they've ever experienced because our AI behind that will make it.
These aren't considered full-time employees, or are they considered full-time employees?
No, they're gig.
In states like California, are you worried that you're going to have to pay them just like full-time employees in terms of benefits because of recent legislation? And if the projections from cost savings will come down?
Sure. So the interesting thing about this is somebody from Arizona can easily take that call for a person who would be in California. It's not the same as an Uber or Lyft where you have to be in the city to give that person a ride. They could be anywhere. So as legislation changes and economics change, we'll adapt to that and then turn, certain people on or off or give, different volumes to different agents, depending on what the sweet spot is given the legislation.